I gotta bring up this story, man. I remember this was 2020. It was either 2020 or 2019. When was Super Bowl in Atlanta?
Dang.
Was that 2020?
I think it was about to be. It was before.
Or was it 2019?
No, it had to be 29 because 2020 is when the world just shut down.
Yeah, but Super Bowl is always in February. World shut down in March.
No, you're right. It hosted and bro, this say 2000. Come on, bro. Like, come on, stop.
Because it was when your dad got the 30 for 30.
Yeah. It was this was and the Atlanta Falcons played in that Super Bowl, right?
I can't remember who played in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think that was the 28.
But anyways, 2019, 2018, 2020. Super Bowl in Atlanta.
Was that 2017?
It could have been, it might be 2017.
I think it was 20. No, the game was played on February 3rd, 2019.
Okay, 2019. Yeah.
Is that Patriots versus Rams?
If it was, because Atlanta, the Super Bowl wasn't in Atlanta like multiple times. So, I mean, it probably was, but not like back to back. So it say 2019? Okay. So anyways, the date don't matter. But I remember we drove out to Atlanta to do some work with your dad. And that was kind of like my first experience ever, like, quote unquote, doing work with you and your dad. And
my dad's a monster.
Bro, when I say,
I be trying to warn people.
Like, and you always bring up, you were like, man, my dad, like, da-da-da-da. Like, we'll have conversations, you'll be like, I'll be like, bro, what, like, why you, like, is your dad really like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
cause Deion Sanders you see on TV. Yeah.
So, I learned some lessons from that, though, from that moment and being out there. Like I said, your dad was doing the 30 for 30. He was being honored. That was really cool to see, because even then, like, I learned more about your dad from watching the 30 for 30. I was like, dang, I ain't know he played in a football game and then hopped in a helicopter and played in a baseball game in the same day.
He did a lot.
And so one of the lessons I learned from that experience was, I remember one day we went to his hotel, me and you, think it was just me and you. Keenan may have been with us, but I think it was just me and you. And we were meeting him for breakfast, and we were like maybe like 10 to 15 minutes late.
Yeah.
And I remember we went into
he don't play games.
I remember we went into his room, and then y'all late. Like, he kind of like, he made a little moment about us being late.
No,
and then I think the next day we were going to Rick Ross' house.
Yeah.
And I remember waking up, we were staying at different places, and I'm not gonna say his name, but somebody had the car that we was driving. We showed up like 45 minutes late. I think 45 minutes or an hour late to Rick Ross' house because your dad was doing an interview with Rick Ross.
Yeah.
And I just remember pulling up. Boy, and I know you was pissed.
Yeah.
Because your dad was gonna be on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
gonna be, yeah.
And then I remember we pulled up to the house. We pulled in the gate, and then your dad was like, y'all just chill in the garage. He told us to chill in the garage.
Yeah.
So we on like the I guess the West Ring, because Rick Ross had like two garages.
It's a big ass house.
Yeah, he had a crazy mansion.
Yeah.
And we was on the West Ring, and we was chilling a little bit with the merch, because we were supposed to give him some merch, some well-out merchandise.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I remember finally, he told us we can come in the house and stuff like that. I bring that up because that showed me, and even the schedule of how we was moving that whole weekend. Like, it was like we show up here at this time, we leaving, and then we're going to another, like, a full itinerary all day. And it brought me back to moments of just seeing, like, okay, like, your dad requires excellence from everyone that's around him, and you can't just be slacking. And so
that's how it is at the school. I'm like the school therapist also with all the coaches. Because like now everyone gets the work that we got back. Yeah, everyone getting yelled at. Everyone's expected to be at this standard. And people just don't understand, like, bro, he expects greatness in everything.
And everything.
And like that's he's not changing his standard for nothing.
And I think a little bit of that is instilled in you too. Cause like, to be real, like I feel like you the same way, but also like, even like you said, expect greatness for everyone. Like I remember at JSU,